Happy June! I'm so excited to get a lot of reading done in this new month. I'm a little late to this video, but let's get right into it. Let's pick some reads out of my TBR jar. First, of course, let's talk about the books from last month. I did read some of them. I honestly think I had a pretty good reading month in May, but I did not get through everything I said I would read in the last TBR jar video. I just keep them out by my couch to remember I should read them. And hey, it's still helping me get through this insane amount of books that I own behind me. So I love these videos. I think the prompts are really fun. And hopefully maybe someday I will actually catch up and read everything on my TBR. But I did buy a book yesterday. It's the new Elsie Silver release. I forget what it's called. I think Fever Dream. Anyway, shall we? We're gonna pick 3 prompts. We're gonna keep it nice and easy for June. I'm also moving at the end of this month, which means I have to move all of my books. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, the first prompt, I bought it. Okay, for a book that I bought, we're doing pretty well because I've bought basically everything on my TBR. A few have been gifts, a few, I don't know, somehow I acquired them, but most of them I bought. So let's think of something I really, really want to read. I also want to do a summer read. For the first prompt, we're gonna do Say You'll Remember Me by Amy Jimenez. Thank you, Past Laura, who made that prompt so easy for me. But this is, I think, last year's release by her. This year it was The Night We Met, I think. And Abby Jimenez, I've read a few of hers. She's kind of on that god tier of romance authors of Emily Henry, Carly Fortune, Elsie Silver. Who else is there? Anyone popular you can think of. A lot of people love her. I like her. I've just never taken to her as much as others that I know. So we'll see. Hopefully I like this. I might even do a little summer reading vlog, emotional romance, because I know Abby Jimenez always pulls at my heartstrings. So let me know if that's something you'd want to see. But I'm going to go with this. I'm really excited, actually. I've owned it since last summer, and I just never got around to reading it. Prompt number 2. Okay, we have a number in the title. I must have a book with this, but I cannot think of anything, so let's go take a look. I fully own 2 copies of this book. I just saw Say You'll Remember Me on my stack. Do I have a signed one? This is a signed one. Okay, wow, I have a signed edition of this book and I hadn't read it. Okay, so I'm gonna read my other version. I'm gonna grab it, but I'm also gonna find a book with a number in the title. Okay, I have my 2 copies of this book. We'll read one of them this month. But now for a number in the title. I have 3 options, but 1 half counts. So hear me out. We've got One Dark Window, where 1 is the number. The only thing is, I feel this is fall vibes. I don't see myself reading this in June unless it's a really cozy rainy night, but it's not feeling like the start of summer. And today I went for a walk and journaled outside because it was so beautiful and sunny. So I kind of want to keep that vibe. And I don't think this would match. I don't know. I think it's dark academia fantasy. I don't know much about it. Then we have this that I got from a used book sale, which is The First Phone Call from Heaven by Mitch Albom. He wrote Tuesdays with Morrie, one of my favorite books. But it's technically first. It's not a number. It's like a sequence, the first phone call. But I don't know. It could have worked, so I wanted to show you. I do think I'm going to go probably with 0 Days, 0 being the number, by Ruth Ware. I know absolutely nothing about this book. It just... diabolically clever, suspense writer, the Agatha Christie of our generation. I got this given, not as a gift, but I think my friend Sabina was cleaning out her books and gave this to me and I took it. So this will be nice because I've had it on my shelves for a very long time. I also haven't read a mystery or this type of book in so long, so I think it could be the option. I think we're gonna go with 0 Days. Okay, last prompt. Series romance. You cannot read my tiny little writing there. Romance in a series. Okay, I think I have some options, but I really don't know which one I'm gonna pick. I need to just turn around again and look at my stacks. You also, by the way, I don't think you can see all of them because there is one more here, back here, of books I haven't read. So you're just getting a glimpse We're gonna redo all of my shelves when I move, and I'm really excited. I don't know how I'm gonna lay them out. I also don't have shelves, actually. I would need to buy them, but we're gonna redo how all of my books are displayed. Okay, I already see a hockey romance, but again, I don't know if that's very June. I always love a good sports romance, but for the spirit of summer, I'm kind of thinking not that. Okay, I may need to look things up because I have quite a large selection of possibilities, but I'm not entirely sure all of these are parts of series, so let's find out. Hopefully it says in the book. This is definitely a series. I just don't know which one's first, and I don't know if it's a romance. I believe so. Small Town Enemies to Lovers romance. Okay, this is definitely a romance, and I bought these forever and ever and ever ago. What is the order? This woman has written so many books. Indigo Ridge is the first one. Wow, there are so many books. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 technically books in this series. Do I really want to start that? Indigo Ridge is the first. So this is an option, okay? We're gonna put that aside. It's an option. It's an Enemies to Lovers small town romance. I do really like the covers. They're very pretty. I also pulled out Electric Idol by Katie Robert. I know nothing about this. It's definitely a romance. I think it's modern day Olympus. Okay, wait, is Neon Gods a part of this, or is this a standalone? So normally when a book is a part of a series, it says it somewhere, it indicates, but I really don't know if this is part of the Neon Gods trilogy series, whatever it is. So I'm just gonna put it aside because I don't know, and we're not gonna look that up. These prompts are meant to be following my gut. Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. This is definitely, oh wait, yeah, this is the hilarious follow-up to Secretly Yours. I don't think I read that, but I mean, this is technically part of a series. I'm probably never gonna read the other one, and I don't know if I want to read this, so we're gonna put it away. I have a signed version of this. This is Golf. Oh, Joe would love if I read this. They're, I think, interconnected standalone. I probably will read this eventually, knowing that my boyfriend is obsessed with golf, but not today. These are definitely also a series. I don't know if it's romance, but it is Elle Kennedy, so I assume so. She wrote Off Campus, by the way. There is definitely a romance in here. This is at a private school. Yeah, prep. Okay, this is Misfit. This is number 1 and Rogue is number 2. You just watched me in real time figure things out. It's between Misfit and Indigo Ridge, and I do think I'm gonna go with Indigo Ridge because this takes place at a prep school, and I think fall vibe, or even just not right now as I'm going into summer, I'm not feeling it. This, however, Small Town Enemies to Lovers, I can get behind. And I think it was Steph Bower that I heard ages ago talk about this book, and it sounded really good, but I can't remember anything about it. Nonetheless, we now have our 3 books for my June TBR, and I'm actually really excited about these. The thing about my April and May TBR, I think I was picking quite random books. Like, I had Winnie the Pooh on there because I just wanted to get through my TBR, and I own very much some random picks. However, these are really intriguing, and even though this one I've never heard anything about, this I know nothing about, and this is popular, I think it's a good mix, and I could genuinely see myself reading all of these in June. So we're gonna stick to 3. I've been very ambitious in the past and done like 4 or 5, but this is what we're going for June. All right, that is a wrap for today's video. I'm really excited, like I said, to read those 3 books this month, and I loved my last reading vlog, filming it and reading more like off the beaten path books. None of them were really that popular. I had picked them because of my TBR video, so I also want to continue that. And let me know below if you enjoy the reading vlogs or more of like the sit down talk videos. I'm just excited to keep making content. It makes me so happy. I love doing this and I love reading, so we're gonna keep doing it together. Okay, have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.